Hi ladies, happy Monday, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. And some of you are already transitioning into Tuesday, those ones who are in Australia, New Zealand. So we are all over the world basically, and this is amazing how we can connect, right, in real time and space, being in different times, right? So I'm really excited to start this 5-day manifestation challenge, and this manifestations challenge is specifically for manifesting in your relationship. When you show up, say hi. I will see who is showing up, so I will say hi. For now I see 2 people are watching. Oh, Natalie. Oh, hi. Привет. I will say hi to everybody I will see here. And please also say hi, send likes or hearts, be present, be active, and I will say more about this challenge. It is very experiential, it's practical, and I really encourage you to participate because you really can benefit from this. Chastity, hey, hi, nice to see you. You really can benefit just from this 5-day free manifestation challenge, because I will go for like step-by-step guidance. I will give you some tips that are specifically for relationships, specifically for this area of your life, and then I will share some secrets with you that maybe you haven't even heard before, because these days everybody talks about manifestation, right? So many people are familiar with law of attraction, right? Esther Abraham Hicks. There are millions of views on YouTube, and still we still live in suffering. We still live, we struggle. We still, don't see the direction where we need to go to heal and be happy in our life and relationship, right? So, no matter how many spiritual teachers are out there, there are so many people are still struggling. So many people are still disoriented, and they don't know how to apply all these teachings into their everyday life, right? So that is my mission. My mission is to actually to break it down to these very simple steps, and where you can also apply it into your own life. And we're all different. Another thing that we're all different. You have to discover your own manifestation style, like anything else, like the way you walk, the way you drive. Everybody has their style. So it's not, you can't just have the same formula for everybody. So that's why it's so important to go experiential, to go practical, and also to integrate 4 levels of our being. We are not just living in the head. It's not just the thoughts, it's not just the mental plane, but there's like 4 fundamental levels of human existence: this physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So when you integrate all these pieces together, and you know yourself, remember yourself, and love yourself on these 4 levels, then you can become a really magnificent manifester. And I will teach you how. So let's focus on what is the structure of this 5 days challenge. So every day we'll have a topic or a step of manifestation process, right? So today we'll start with preparation, identifying what is manifestation, like what is exactly it means. Do you completely have a clear idea of what it is? So we'll have a definition of what manifestation is. Then I will share what exactly this training is about and how you can benefit personally from this training, because every person in a different place and time of their life, and one person can benefit more than another and in a different way. So I will share with you these pieces. Then we also need to know how to prepare. We can't just out of blue start manifesting. There are certain preparation needed prior to, really manifesting something. And another thing, we need to know our vibrational location. Where are you in your life? Your emotions is the biggest indicator of your vibrational location. And we have to be really honest with ourselves. It doesn't matter, you know, we all have ups and downs. We all have like challenges, and sometimes they repeat, you know, on the next level, like a spiral, like evolutionary way to grow, right? So the challenge can repeat. So we have to identify where are we emotionally, energetically right now, so we can start from the place, you know, from the real place, not just like imagination, like somewhere and somehow I will manifest, right? And another thing, there are certain manifestation blockers that can just block your manifestation. They will hold you back. And no matter how hard you try, even if you follow all this guidance, you know, all these tips that Abraham Hicks gives you, you know, like if you watch The Secret, you know, pretty popular documentary where all these rich people share how they manifested all this wealth and health and relationship. Basically, people need help with 3 fundamental areas of their life, right? Health, relationships, and money, wealth. So manifestation works in every area. And in this movie, in Secret, if you watched it, you can see they were kind of breaking down and share how you can manifest. But for me, like I watched it yesterday, I was like, okay, I want to refresh my memory to prepare for this class. And I watched it and I said, wow, it's a bit general to me, you know? It's not going into details. It doesn't address like the challenges in the way what you can experience while you're trying to manifest something. So I decided to go deeper and to break it down to the smaller pieces, and also to separate. There are different personalities and different vibrational locations where we start. We're in different places, so we should know that before we start you know, manifesting what we want. Now, okay, let's start. I would like to start with what you can learn personally. Dunya, hi, I'm so happy to see you, my love. Send me some likes, give me some comments. I want to interact with you. This is interactive, experiential, result-oriented training. So I want to see you, I want to feel you. It also encourages me to go deeper and share more. So what can you learn and how you can benefit? Hey dear, you're so happy to see you. So what can you learn and how you can benefit you personally from this training? First, as I said, it's experiential and result-oriented. I didn't copy it from anybody. I've been manifesting things for 20 years in my life, you know, and there were kind of ups and downs, but I manifested a lot. I am manifesting, even like in the human design. Somebody was introducing me to this technique. They said, you are a manifestor. I said, yes, yes I am. And this is my favorite topic. So it is result-oriented, and I will give you step-by-step guidance and support, and I will address the challenges, and I want you to interact with me so I can help you more. Now you will have homework. After every training, every day, like we have each day training and topic, I will give you some homework to do, something that you can work on and apply to your own life. And not just your own life in general, you know, on the theoretical level, on the practical, experiential one, you know, like daily practice. Okay, what's going on today? I will give you, after each day, I'll give you like 3 days to practice, to learn about yourself, to try these tips that I give you, these steps, and then we'll come back and discuss it. And you can reach out privately to me or share in the group. I really encourage that as well. Now, we will identify your present vibrational location, where you are. As I said, it's very important. Hey, Kim, nice to see you. Say hi, share some likes, whatever, some like all this, whatever for Facebook gives us an opportunity to share, because I really would like you to engage in this training. I guarantee you, if you serious about it. I know there are lots of different trainings online, but if you're serious, if you commit to this work, if you follow the steps, you will get results. But we need to first to prepare. So today we are preparing for this work. So identifying your present vibrational location, as I said, and I will share more about that today. Hi. Hi Kim, so nice to see you. Next, I will share with you what are manifestation blockers, and we all have them, but I will share what are they and how to work on them, so you can release those blocks and you can basically open up a free path for yourself to manifest faster and exactly what you want. Now, this training is specifically to manifest in relationships because, you know, there are different areas in our life and some of us are better in one area, but we can't completely apply the same, you know, skills to other areas, right? For example, if you're good with money, but you can't, you know, figure it out how it works in relationships and like meeting the right person, right? So there are some specific tips about like relationship. It's different than manifesting just money or business. There are differences, so we're gonna address that as well. Now, discover your own manifestation style. I will help you with that because if we're all different, we're wired to reality differently. So something that works for me might not work exactly for you. There are some general, of course, steps, but there are some specific depending on who you are, right? Of how you're wired to reality. We'll go through that as well. Now, some of us, or many of us, before we start manifesting anything, we need to do some healing work. We need to do some clearing work. Because besides like daily manifestation blockers, there can be some like deeper ones that are rooted inside of our subconscious and hold us back. There are blind spots, and these are ones are harder to access and harder to clear. So in this case, many times we do need additional support, somebody who can, you know, point this out and address these issues and help us to release that. But I will talk about this the next day, the second day of this challenge. Now, we also want to manifest as a whole being, as I said, not just in our head, because sometimes people say, okay, my thoughts become reality, so this is just thoughts. No, it's not just thoughts. We need to learn how to be, to know ourselves, to remember ourselves and love ourselves on 4 levels, and then to manifest from that place as a whole being, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So also I will teach you how to utilize your feminine and masculine energy in manifestation, because they both are powerful and they both have their own application. Now, also you will have my feedback on each step of your manifestation, because you have your homework, and if you actively participate in the group process, or if you're like a bit shy, you all can always reach out privately to me, PM me in Facebook, or email me, so we can discuss the steps. And this program is free training, so you have a great chance to get what you want for free if you're really committed to this work, right? And the last and then like the most exciting one is that you have a chance, if you really participate actively in this group, which I encourage a lot, not just to get your own results, but you also can win a free coaching session with me, and we can like dedicate it to whatever challenge you have. So that's an exciting thing, you know, like I know there are some women who have also like challenges, financial challenges, or they go through the hard time in their life, and there are like challenges in different areas of life. So this is a great opportunity to get something like a gift. So that's basically a gift. So you contribute not with money, but with your energy, because you become visible, you become active, you encourage other women to become more confident and active and forward. So that's why I want to reward you for that, right? All right, so how you can participate to win this challenge, to win this session. So join me live if you can. Live communication is the best, right? There is nothing that can compare to like real time and space human interaction, exchange of energy and presence. Even if it's, you know, online, I can still see you, I can feel your energy when I see that you show up, you know, I know who you are. I know most of you who are watching me now. So we're connected energetically. Plus you can ask questions in real time and space. If something comes up right away, you can address it and I will answer your questions or give you some guidance and tips. So that's, you know, the best if you can participate live. And now, if you watched it live, you can always watch it again and replay and see what are the tips and how you can apply them to your own life, because we want it to be personalized, you know, customized. It's like it's for you personally, and I will do everything possible to make it work like that, so it's not just general talk, right? So participate, ask questions, make comments and likes, hearts, whatever, flowers. It just creates the beautiful, loving, supportive energy for all of us, right? So you can watch it on replay and dive deeper. Now follow my guidance. At the end of this training today, I will give you some tips, I will give you some homework, I will give you some information to process and apply. So please, if you want some results, you totally can do it. Please apply those tips, follow the guidance, do your homework, and then share with me and with the community what kind of challenges you had. Maybe some other people had the same challenges, but they're shy to address them. If you share, you will benefit a lot from this, and I will give you my support. You can reach out privately to me as well, if needed, right? Personal guidance. Now, the big one, be honest with yourself. You know, even if you're like a bit shy to share everything with us, be honest with yourself. This is crucial, because if you're not honest with yourself, you can't, you know, start from where you are, and you can't have results, right? We can only have results if we are honest with ourselves, what we feel, where we are in our life and relationships. So that's very important. Don't be shy. We all, you know, we all can be in messy places. We all can be in challenging places, and that is totally fine. This is non-judgmental space. And another one is be consistent. So if you start applying certain tips that they give you, certain steps, don't just do it one time, right? This is daily practice. Manifestation requires consistency. This is consistent work on building up your energy. You're building up the energy so you can send it, and that, you know, every manifestation process, depending on what it is, requires more or less energy. You have to accumulate it. So if you go up and down, you skip steps, you skip, you know, days of practice, you're not going to have results. And this happens to many of us, right? Now, invite other women who might benefit from this training outside of this group. I am committed to grow this community, and I'm committed to help women. If you know somebody can benefit from this, please invite them and let them join the group and participate. This is so important. It's a healing on the individual and collective level. You know, this is very big here. And at the end, as I said, if you do participate this way, you'll win one coaching session with me for free, in private. All right, so let's move on and let's take a look. What is manifestation? Everybody is talking about it. What exactly it is? I always like to start with definitions so we have total clarity. Clarity is one of the boulders of success, of happiness, right? We have to have clarity. What is manifestation? So I googled it, and I have two versions of definition. So Google version. Its manifestation is an event, action, object that clearly shows or embodies something, especially a theory or an abstract idea. That's a Google version, the first thing that came up. Now, my version of manifestation is that it is a process that transforms ideas, thoughts, or desires into physical objects or experience. So it's something that transforms our ideas, like imagination, like desires, and something that is not physical into physical reality, right? That's manifestation. So many of you, as I said, heard about law of attraction and the movie Secret, and as I said, there are some pieces that I feel we need more guidance, just because we're different and we're in different places. And also, it's very important not just stay on the theoretical level, not just in our head. Okay, I know what it is. I read books and I watched videos, right? But how do you apply it in your life? What kind of challenges you have? Our connection is weak. I hope we will not be interrupted. Anyway, so if you are here watching, please share. This is a good time to share. What kind of challenges do you have when you tried manifestation? What worked and what didn't work? Even if you're watching on replay, please share your challenges and I will come back to you. I will reply. That's very important to know, right? What was your previous experience? Why manifestation didn't work for you? Like maybe you tried meditations, affirmations, visualizations, like vision boards, and so many women come to me and say, I tried all of those, but they didn't work for me. So there are reasons why they didn't work, and these reasons, I've been working on this all my life, and these reasons so obvious to me. They might not be so obvious to you because of, we can see the label from the inside of the box or inside of the bottle. It's one reason, so another person can see our blind spots better. And another one is that you might have some those manifestation blockers going on. So, no matter how hard you try, there is something that is blocking it energetically. So that's important to discover, to find out what it is, right? Now, manifestation can be easy, it's not difficult, but it can be difficult for our Western minds because we are never trained to do this in our lives, right? Nobody was teaching us at school how to manifest, how this law of attraction works. It's something like new age thing that just came up recently, and we're like fascinated with this. And some of us have some skills and could manifest here and there, but we're not completely like consistent. We're not completely confident of what we're manifesting, what we're creating. It's more some kind of for many people it's like an accident, like, oh wow, I manifested that, but you want to repeat that and it doesn't work, right? So we want to create this consistency and confidence in your manifestation skills. Now let's talk about how to prepare to manifest anything, because it's very important to start from the right place. If we don't start from the right place, we can't really manifest anything. So preparation includes 3 questions. What is your vibrational location? Like, where are you emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually in your life and relationship? What are your beliefs? How are you feeling on everyday basis? What is going on in your life? What are you experiencing? This is your vibrational location. Especially emotions are the best indicators of where you are. What are you feeling day-to-day basis? What is your vibration? Are you excited and happy, or you're like depressed and self-doubt? So we'll go through that today. What are your manifestation blocks? Right? This is also important. So we'll go through all of them today, and I'll share with you, and I will give you some homework on that. And what holds you back, right? What can hold you back start manifesting finally. All right, so let's start with vibrational location and why sometimes where we are and our vibration can hold us back from manifesting. Because if our vibration is low, if we are not experiencing positive emotions on a regular basis, we don't have enough energy to break through and change something, break the patterns and receive something new, something that we really crave in our heart, right? Dream about, but it's somewhere there beyond the horizon, you know, somewhere where the rainbow plays something, so it's not here, right? All right, so there are, I described five types of vibrational location where you can be. And as human beings, we probably, most of us, we went through all of them, but it's important to understand where you are now, right? And then you apply different tips, different steps, depending where you are. So the first one is the most difficult place to be. So I start with the heaviest place, and it's important to understand whether it applies to you today. If you experienced it before, you probably did some healing, you feel better, but it's important to be honest with you. If this is what's going on, you have to say, yes, okay, this is my situation. So listen carefully and try to identify what is yours. So you don't know yourself enough. It means you don't trust yourself, you have low self-esteem, you have lots of shame and guilt and fears constantly, and anxiety in something that you experience every day. So this is a very challenging place to be. So you're basically struggling to survive. You're in survival mode, and all your dreams are beyond your reach, out of reach, because you're just staying in the same, you know, you're trapped, you're stuck, you don't know how to break through. You don't know, like, it's like no exit situation. Okay, how long I'm going to experience that? Does it sound familiar? Maybe it was before, or is this something that you're experiencing today? And no matter what caused these feelings and what brought you here, if this is the situation, you have to be honest yourself and identify it, right? And I do have some work that you can do, or we can do together, to bring you out of that place, to guide you forward, to create some energetic, gentle push forward so you can, step out of that zone. Because this is the place where nothing, you can't manifest anything. It's more like rescue mission. Like, you just hope that some benevolent force will rescue you, right? And I recommend, if you're in this situation, I do recommend that you reach out for support. If you like my work, you resonate with me, you can reach out privately and we can talk if I can help you, or you can find another coach or therapist or somebody you trust, professional, not the friend. The friend will just, tells you something that you want to hear, right? They will not challenge you. So you do need professional support. I do recommend that in this situation because it's very challenging. And I would, I've been to those places and I know that it's the best solution to have somebody by your side. So the second one, you know yourself more and less, right? And you used to manifest things before, right? Things used to work for you really well. But somehow you got lost in the way, and maybe there were some challenging circumstances in your life where you kind of lost your trust, you got disoriented, you feel confused, you don't know what's next, you lost piece of confidence, so you're kind of like, you have this energetic wobble, you know these things, but it's more like, oh, how do I apply them today? Something is off, something is not working. So you might need some healing work as well, right? To remind yourself who you are, to reconnect with your true essence, and finally step in your power and manifest, right? So we need to raise vibration as well here. So you can really benefit from this 5-day challenge, and you know, if you're very committed, you can have a breakthrough if you're in this vibrational vacation. But there might be some blind spots that you don't see, and in this situation you might need some, you know, personal guidance and support as well. So do what you can if this is about you, and share with me your results. Even like if you share in a group, I will support you and I will guide you through. Now you're in transition in your relationship and life. This is the 3rd vibrational vacation, and you have a lot of emotional turbulence, ups and downs. It's like you're almost like, okay, I'm starting to feel better, in like a few days you feel better, and then you drop back into fear or like doubt, or you stop feeling what's right and wrong. You can't identify what is your intuition, when your intuition is talking and when is your ego is talking. This is very common, I hear it a lot. You're not consistent in your work, like you do your practice, then you drop, you lose motivation, you're like, it's interrupted process. So in this situation, you kind of build up energy, you know, to manifest. There is a certain like volume of energy that we need, and then you drop it. So you don't, you know, you don't reach that critical mass, right? Critical point when you actually break through and something will change. So that is, if you participate in this challenge, you can change that. But you have to be committed again and become consistent. That's the biggest tip for you, if this is about you. Become consistent, follow the guidance, keep your vibration high, keep going, focus on, acknowledge the negative, even the emotions come up, negative emotions. Acknowledge them, and there are ways to process them. But focus on positive. Keep yourself consistently in positive spaces. So it's like okay zone. When we're okay, sometimes when we want to manifest something big, and relationship is a big thing. This is life-changing. Like if we want to be, you know, have family, this is something huge, right? It's something, you know, very important in life. One of the biggest boulders, what is important. So it's a big thing. So if we want to manifest something big, we need, you know, big chunk of high vibrational energy. So if we're okay, if we're mediocrity level, we can't manifest something magnificent, something like beautiful, beyond okay, right? So identify, is this about you? Is this situation about you? Is this your vibrational location? Now the 4th one. You're a very smart and intelligent woman, and very powerful. You might be very successful in other areas of your life, like finances and career, and you use your intellect a lot. So with your intellect, you can do like everything, right? You know, especially in other areas of your life. But relationship is something that you couldn't master, you couldn't figure out, right? So this is something like that doesn't work for you. Also, you might work hard to get what you want. Maybe you worked really hard to get your degree, you know, master degree, PhD, whatever it is. You worked hard in your career and you achieved great results, but you might, you know, mostly reside in your head and your intellect. So you don't include the full body experience. You don't include the wholeness of your being to manifest, maybe on 4 energetic levels. So if this is about you, this training can be beneficial for you, and you can have some insights about that. You need to let go of control and surrender, and I will be teaching this. Now, the number 5, this is like somebody who is almost there. Like it's like you're already a good manifestor. You manifest things here and there. You know, maybe certain areas of your life are more successful, that you feel more confident. And you're almost there and you feel it, you know. You feel, okay, I'm almost there. It's like, you know, it's like you reach out and touch it. but still, you know, it's not happening. It's still like slipping away. So if you're still there, almost there, this training can create a huge breakthrough for you. This is like the last piece that you can master. All right, so these are manifestation, or this is vibrational locations. 5 vibrational locations, like pretty common ones. So identify which one is yours. Be honest. You can share in the group. Don't be shy. We all went through all of them. I'm pretty sure. We all experienced. This is experience. So don't be shy. You'll be supported. You'll be guided, and you'll be loved. You'll feel more love and more. You'll receive more guidance if you become visible. Now, manifestation blockers. What blocks our manifestation? Most of the manifestational blockers are on the emotional level. Emotions is the fuel. Emotions is the energy that pushes the idea, the image that we create of what we want forward. Right? Without emotions, we can't manifest anything, because emotion, energy in motion, I'll post it in the group. So if you have certain emotions on consistent level, like an everyday basis, right? They can block your manifestation. No matter, like, you meditate maybe 15 minutes a day or maybe half an hour a day, but then if you drop back to certain emotions, you will not manifest anything. You can do affirmations, you can do like visualization. If you don't carry it through the day, you will not manifest it. So that's the difference. Like they say, oh, I do affirmations and I pray and I'm meditate, and still I don't manifest. Well, because you just do it for like half an hour, and the rest of your day you live in fear. Like you should bring that energy through the whole day, right? So let's focus. What are those emotions that block your manifestation if you feel them daily, right? Well, first, anger. Like, anger is a very powerful emotion, and it has to be released. You know, there is no need to fight with this. It's normal. We all have it. But some people have, like, it's a dominant emotion. Like, you feel angry all the time, right? That, we have all a shadow and light side. So that is my shadow. I get angry because I'm powerful. My energy is big. I have this Kali energy. If you know the goddess Kali, she can create and she can destroy. It can be, if it's not channeled in the right way, if I don't find positive channels of putting that energy somewhere, right, releasing it, then it becomes destructive. So this anger can create destruction in your life instead of like creating something positive, right? So we do need to find a way to release it. And this is a different discussion. So anger, then frustration and disappointment. Like something happens and you get triggered and say, oh, that happened again. Why is it happening to me? So you live in this disappointment every day, right? And then you like attracts like, that's true. That's true, that law of attraction says. And you get more and more disappointing experiences. Resentment and bitterness, that's also connected with disappointment. Like, let's say you were disappointed in a big way, so you have this resentment, like, oh, I don't trust all these people, can't rely on anybody, like, feel all these betrayers around me, so if you kind of bring yourself in this mode where you feel like you're like freaking out all the time, you're like looking back, like somebody is gonna stop me in the back. So if you live in that mode, you're gonna stay there. You will not manifest anything from that place. Irritation, that's also, it's not as big as the previous ones, but if you're always irritated, you are not present, and you don't enjoy yourself. So when you don't enjoy yourself and everything is like irritates you, your vibration is low, right? You're not happy. Fear, that's a big one, and fear is connected with all other emotions, and they kind of interact with each other. If we live in fear, we just manifest fear. So fear is very strong, and the universe doesn't know between what we want or not want, it gives us what we feel already. So we feel fear, we receive more fear, we receive something that we're afraid of. Anxiety, that's connected with fear. Guilt and shame, this is huge. How often do you feel guilty? Just notice, you never maybe ask yourself these questions, but how often do you feel guilty? Do you feel apologetic because somebody gave you something? Somebody made a favor for you? Like, how often do you feel guilt? If you live in guilt, you'll never receive anything because you don't allow yourself to receive. You feel guilty to receive. And shame is extreme expression of guilt. Now, in relationship, you can block your manifestation in relationship if you're still connected to your ex energetically, if you still feel resentment, you want to revenge, you want to punish him, you want to reconnect with him, you still feel that you love him, any kind of connection with your ex, with the previous dysfunctional relationship, will not serve you, and you can't manifest anything new. It's kind of called dependency. Complaining and victim mode. So when you're experiencing all these things, you can get stuck in victim mode and think, oh, why these things happening to me? I don't deserve it. I'm a good person, and all these things, bad things happen to me, so I don't believe in anything. I don't believe I can have anything else. So we need to stop complaining. It's not because it's fair what you receive, all these bad things happening to you. It's not fair. But the universe is not fair. It doesn't know what is fair, what is not. It's energetic. And if you feel that way, you receive more of that, right? The universe doesn't care about our human values. That's why people who don't have shame and guilt, who don't put themselves in victim mode, like arrogant bastards, they're not nice people. That's why sometimes they thrive, right? Sometimes they reach and do bad things to others, but they don't have shame and guilt. They don't have fear. They're not victims, so they're not being punished. Now, blaming yourself and others is the same as complaining. You're staying in a very low, stuck vibration, and you can break through that. Envy, like sometimes, like, oh, why this other people receive all these good things? They're not even, as good as I am. Like I said, there are some arrogant bastards who have good life, who are rich, and who have no shame about it. And you're a good person, and you receive all these bad things, right? So when you look and feeling like jealous or envious about others, you also block your manifestation. And the last one, which is also interconnected with previous ones, unworthiness and low self-esteem. If you don't believe you deserve it, you will not manifest it, right? Now, let's focus on identifying. So it's been a while. How many? 45 minutes. I can't go less than 45 minutes. There's so much information, so much wisdom and knowledge here. So, your homework. You can listen again to all this, especially the practical piece where I described your vibrational location you have to identify and the emotions that block your manifestation. So, pay attention. Spend some time with self, connect with your body, and see where you are in your life and relationship. What is your vibrational location? What are the emotions that block your manifestation on daily basis? What are those emotions? Choose one of them or several of them that you feel every day or every second day. Do some journaling. Write down what you're feeling. I will post, because this is like audio, like you you hear, you might forget. I will post the brief descriptions of vibrational locations and manifestation blockers in the group. I will put it as a poll so you can choose which one is the closest to you, which one you identify yourself with. That will be the best and will be good for us to share and discuss together. So don't be shy to participate this way. But if something like no way you can do it, don't force yourself. You can reach out privately to me and share what is your challenge, what is your vibrational location, and what is your manifestation blocker, the emotion. That's a homework for you. And another thing, I want to encourage you to connect with your body. You can't feel yourself when you are in anxiety, when your body is tense. Ask your body, relax first, do some deep breathing, do some maybe yoga, release some of this bad energy first, and then ask yourself where you are, be honest with yourself, and identify what kind of emotions you're experiencing on a daily basis or every second day that I described them here. So this is all for today, and that was a lot, right? You might feel that was so simple when you listen to like Secret and maybe Law of Attraction, but there are some hidden obstacles here. So we want to clear them so you can manifest in your life, in your relationship, not somebody else, not on theoretical level. So do the homework. And the next time we'll meet in this challenge will be Thursday, the same time, because I want to give you some time. If I start doing it tomorrow, you will not have enough time to connect with yourself and identify those things. You need a couple of days. Take your time, but be consistent, be committed. If you're not committed and you're not consistent, you are not going to have results. So don't be lazy, it's your life. It's your life, your relationship. So the next topic, next time, on Thursday, will be, it's a day 2 manifestation challenge. It's about knowing yourself, remembering yourself, loving yourself on 4 levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, and why it is important to know and love yourself before you start manifesting. Plus, I will give you some tips about healing work, because if you didn't heal certain pieces, if you didn't release certain pieces, you can't start manifesting. And you also need to know what exactly you want to manifest, you know. You don't need any templates from mainstream culture. You have to really go deep and find what is your desire, what you want to manifest. So these are very important pieces. We need to go there. So it was a great pleasure and honor to be here with you today. I'm committed to this challenge, and I do believe some of you will get results. I don't have any doubts. If you go through all of these steps, if you do everything I recommend you to do, if you participate and share and receive my support just in the group process, private message, you will get the results. All right, my loves, this is all for today. I wish you a great week. I wish you great self-discovery, identification processes, and I will talk to you on Thursday. All right? Bye-bye. Love you.